There's been a trend online of anime tourists attacking fan service in every single way that they can. And the new episode of Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War Part 4 is literally no exception, where it was well received by every single normal person or normal anime fan, for that matter, with episode 1 receiving an incredible 9.7 out of 10 on IMDb. It seems that the scenes with Yororichi, sorry, I have a lot of trouble pronouncing that name, Yororichi? Yororichi? Is that? Yeah, that's it. Anyways, it seems that the scenes with her that happen in the episode are drawing some major heat online, boys, with people even calling Bleach gooner slop, for crying out loud. B-boop here, we're going to cover some of it. Kind of tired of just every anime being made to be or slowly becoming gooner slop. Jesus, excuse me, but anime had more fan service in it before you even touched it, before you even got close to it. Anime was fan service. I remember whenever anime had a category of for the fans and fan service before these absolute troglodytes infested the scene. Makes me embarrassed to tell people I like anime, and admittedly, whenever someone says they like anime, I am wary about them until they tell me what anime they like. Well, what kind of anime do you like then, Mr. Beep Boop? What is the anime that you like? Because I guarantee you, it is the normal cliche NPC anime that all the same people with your kind of purview like. Okay, let's go over it. My favorites are Sailor Moon, Magi, Corral and Tuesday, Soul Eater, Naruto, Noragami, Yona of the Dawn, Hellsing, Maid-sama, and Michiko and Hachin. Jesus Christ. First and foremost, you are in the shonen category. The shonen category. I don't really know what that means, but I think it means for the boys. For the boys, you know what I mean? You're in a category that is made for the male audience, for the male gaze, as they would call it. Of course, there's going to be fan service, and they're going to cater to them. For crying out loud, you are literally crying over a nothing burger. But gonna go woke super soldier mode. But Urahara's dynamic with Yorichi is so rapey. Genuinely can't even enjoy the yams because it's so weird how he pokes and slaps her in Shunko, and that he has soul control and only he can tame her in her Thunder Beast form, the way she licks him. Oh my goodness, for crying out loud. This manga ended in like 2016. I'm pretty sure this was made in like 2016. That's why there's such an issue here, is because this was written for people before these, absolute troglodytes that hate fan service. This was written before they even joined the scene, so of course they absolutely do not agree with it. They don't see it as something that is normal. But if you were here for the 2010s, you know this is absolutely normal. Isn't this basically SA? So these people are now saying that Yororichi is being assaulted, boys. And my favorite, this is my absolute favorite of all time, because Chibi Reviews literally called this word for word. He said that when this happened, that someone would say that they hate that this happened to the dark-skinned character. I'm not kidding, but I hate it so fucking much. The fact that it happens to one of the few dark-skinned women makes it so much worse. You cannot make this up. And of course, people are dogging on them, obviously, because this is such a bullshit take. It is crazy. It is insane. But lately there has been a trend where fan service gets restricted due to the influence of political correctness. But recently it feels like production companies have started to realize that this trend wasn't well received. And no, it was not. It absolutely was not. So extreme works are increasing again. In other words, Arrow will save the world. That's absolutely right. I just think it's so crazy that they go after anime like this. They go after drawings like this. But because these fictional characters are being exploited, but they don't go after the corn industry, if you know what I mean. They don't go after them because that is a woman being sexually free. You know what I mean? Like, So where there's real victims, they don't really care and they don't go after it all. But whenever it comes to drawings and anime and art, oh boy, you better look out. They're going to defend them. They're going to do it's crazy and ridiculous. If you've even watched Bleach, then you know that the interactions between Yoriichi and Urahara are absolutely normal. That of course he is the one that can tame her. And you can tell that none of these people have actually watched Bleach before a day in their freaking life. And let's just say, as somebody that didn't read the manga, I was pleasantly surprised by the new episode. All right, boys, let me know down below what you think about that. Paper or plastic? Paper being good, plastic being bad. I'm gonna go with plastic, boys. I think it's plastic as fuck. You can see how fake and performative all of these people are. You can absolutely tell they're performative. I mean, literally using the dark-skinned woman makes it so much worse. Like, that is insane. That is crazy. The fact that that's what they draw their conclusion on. It is without a doubt performative. But let me know down below what you think about that, boys. Paper or plastic. I love all of you. That's going to be it for me. GG's. Peace.